guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Preeti, and in today's video I'm going to talk about my top 10 fragrances from Zara this year. So yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's just get started. Also, before we start, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. Yeah, please click on that button. Thank you. So I'm gonna start with vanilla because I know, like me, a lot of people are attracted towards vanilla. So Zara launched Supreme Vanilla and Hypnotic Vanilla. Now a year ago, I was really into these like smoky vanilla scents, and I found it really sexy. But nowadays, I don't know what changed in me. I am inclined towards more pure, soft girl vanilla, not the smoky ones. So I'll just talk about both of them because they are very different vanillas and really sexy vanillas. Now I'll start by talking about Supreme Vanilla. Now this is such a beautiful, dark, sexy, smoky vanilla, and again, it's a great scent, and I particularly find that this scent can be unisex, like because of that smoky note in it. It inclines more towards a masculine vanilla. I mean, obviously even a girl can wear this. It's a female perfume, but in my opinion, this is very unisex. It's a great scent. Initially you do get the whiff of the smokiness, that burnt darkness of it, but you actually can smell a lot of vanilla inside it. But in case if you are someone who likes more soft vanilla, then I'm so sure you will like Hypnotic Vanilla more than Supreme Vanilla. So there's this one scent which smells similar to this, which is Smoking Vanilla from Plum. Obviously this one has more depth than Smoking Vanilla, but you know, it falls under the same scent profile. So if you like something similar to Smoking Vanilla, then you'll like this. If you're looking for a soft vanilla scent, like a pure vanilla scent, then you have to go for Hypnotic. Now you might think कि ये मैंने इतना use करा and this is completely full, because this is a new bottle. Actually I got Hypnotic Vanilla and Supreme Vanilla together, and I completely used up a bottle of Hypnotic Vanilla. And let me tell you, I own a lot of perfumes and I completely used this up. This is my second bottle. I recently got it, that's why it's almost not used. See, if you love vanilla in its like purest form, you're gonna love this. It's like the creamiest, non-smoky vanilla scent. Like you can layer this with lot of sweet scents. It's very beautiful vanilla. In my personal opinion, I've seen a lot of people recommend Supreme Vanilla, but I personally love Hypnotic Vanilla more. So the first fragrance that makes it to my top 10 in Zara is gonna be Hypnotic Vanilla. But I still talked about Supreme Vanilla because I know there are different kind of vanillas that people like. So I just wanted to give you an option. Moving on to my next scent, which is one of my favorite scents. Let me tell you, I am not a floral person. I don't like very floral scents. I'm the kind of person who loves gourmand, vanilla based scents. Like if I have to describe my scent profile, then I am the kind of girl who loves Burberry Goddess. I love Mugler's Alien Goddess. So I'm that kind of person, you know, lot of vanilla overall. But this scent, this is the only floral scent that I am absolutely in love with. So this is Zara's Sublime Epoch. See, I had a bottle of this in Bangalore, okay? Entire bottle was there in Bangalore and I left it there. And now I was filming this video and I was thinking about my favorite scents from Zara. And that's when I realized that I don't have Sublime Epoch with me. And I was, you know, in dilemma. Should I purchase a new one? And you know, this scent is just so beautiful. I really don't mind having an extra. That's why I purchased a small bottle of this. I had like the big bottle. You know, I would not mind having an extra bottle of Sublime Epoch. It's such a beautiful scent. So initially, na, I'll tell you, when you smell this scent, you will get a lot of jasmine. Like in my mind, it reminds me of Mogracha Gazra. But trust me, I am not into florals. But it has so much depth in it. It's very sweet. It's a very classy scent, you know, and it's just not sweet and jasmine. You get some citrusy note out of it. It's a very complex scent. I love this. I totally love this. It's so beautiful. If you like clean scents which are more fresh, but you want some depth to it, it should be a little floral, then you will love this. Even if you don't like floral scents, because I hate floral scents. If you're someone like me, I'll still tell you to, you know, just go to Zara store and take a sniff of this. I'm sure for me it was love at first sight, and I love wearing this. Then if you're talking about my favorites, how can I not talk about Red Temptation? This has a very special place in my heart. But let me warn you, this scent is not for everybody. Like, if you're someone who is just getting into scents, or if you're someone who loves like sweet, girly scents, then this is something that you may not actually like. So first, when I found Red Temptation, it was so unique, something that I never smelled on anybody before. You get a lot of sweetness out of it, but there's some sharp note in it that some people find overwhelming. I love it. To me, it's one of those fragrances that, instantly makes you feel bougie, expensive. And I have also made a shots of how I like to layer it. As I said, it has some sharp note with it. So I like to layer it with Midnight Bloom from Victoria's Secrets, which has similar notes, but it's a little bit creamy. So it softens the scent, and honestly, it's one of my favorite. But one thing I want to tell you, this scent is a bestseller from Zara. It's not unique anymore. That's what I feel. Like, I know so many people who love this scent. So I don't feel like initially why I was drawn towards it was because it was unique. You will smell a lot of people around you wearing this. So it's no longer that niche standout fragrance that once it used to be. But given all that, I still can't deny that it's a stunning scent. Final thoughts on it. Is it unique anymore? No. Is it a good scent? Absolutely yes. Do I still love it and wear it? Without a doubt. So if you haven't tried it yet, and if you love bold, sophisticated scents, then this is something you should definitely check out. Now let's talk about Golden Decade from Zara. You can clearly see how much I've used it. It's one of my favorite scents. So I'll tell you what, I already owned this scent and I had no idea कि this is a dupe for it. And when I smelled this, I was like, अरे ये तो dupe है, and this is an identical dupe. Like, I own both of them and I guarantee you that it's an identical dupe. So obviously when you will try to find differences, you might find that the one from Zara, it's just little bit softer, creamier. But honestly, if you will give it to someone who is not into fragrances, like if you'll spray one on each hand and you'll ask them ki if these are different fragrances, I'm 100% sure they won't be able to detect that. It's a great scent. Now you obviously know how famous this scent is. Like, everybody is raving about it, and I'm telling you, it's an exact identical dupe. So this, to me, if I have to describe the scent, smells something which is very strong, very confident. Like, if you want to feel like a boss babe, that's what everybody describes it. But honestly, it's true. It's a boss babe kind of scent. If you want to feel powerful, to me, every time I wear it, it makes me feel like I've got my shit together, which isn't true, but it makes me feel like that. So yeah, it's one of those scents, it. But I'll tell you one thing, okay? I am again not a kind of person who loves anything just stronger. This is a very lavender heavy perfume. So I wore it so much. Like, there was a time where I continuously wore it for 2 months straight. Like, every day I used to wear this scent. I used to spray a lot of this and then a little bit of this, and it was my go-to combo. And I kid you not, I've got so many compliments on this combo, or even on this. Like, on its own also, it's so long lasting. You don't need to use this. ऑब्वियसली मेरे पास था तो मैं यूज करती थी. मेरे को किसी ने पूछा तो मैं बोलती कि ये लगाया है, बट जबकि मैंने आई मीन 80% सेंट जो मैंने लगाया होता है वो ये है. क्लियरली यू कैन सी द डिफरेंस. इसमें मैंने इतना ही खाली करा है और इसमें मैंने कितना खाली करा है. सो ये एग्जैक्टली सिमिलर है. यू डोंट नीड दैट. So yeah, and this is also very long last. Every time I used to wear this to my office, I have got so many compliments on this. I kid you not, I have been asked ki, which scent is this. It's a very unique scent, but I wore it so much now, and I'm not the kind of person who loves very strong scents. So eventually now I got tired of it. So now I don't wear it that often, but it's a great scent. It's a great scent. It's definitely one of my favorite scents out of all the scents that I own from Zara. I made a similar video like this last year. Moving on to my fourth scent, I have Fields at Nightfall. Now this is my second bottle, and this is such a beautiful, creamy, nutty, sweet, milky scent. I love it so much. I'll tell you why. Initially, when you spray it, you get a lot of freshness, but give it some time to settle. You will smell something milky in it, something creamy in it. And my cousin owns this scent as well, and every time she wears this, I'm like mesmerized. Even though I know that she is wearing Fields at Nightfall, I'm mesmerized like how good it smells. This is my second bottle of it. I had a bigger bottle, but abhi aajkal na I try and avoid to buy big bottles because I honestly have a lot of scents and I have more than 60 body mist. So there is no way I can empty all of them that quickly. So that's why I try and buy like smaller bottles of it. The next scent that we have, which is one of my recent finds, this one is True Amour, and this is a rose scent. Now I hate rosy scents, but this has something that I love. I don't know what it is, but it's not your typical rosy scents. Like you find a rose in it, but it's like sitting at back. Initially, you smell a lot of freshness, a citrusy note to it. It's a very fresh scent, and you get the rose, but it's not just only rose. Like the rose is very hidden behind everything, and it's a beautiful scent. It's one of my favorite scents. I What happened was, I'll tell you the story. So I went to Zara and I sprayed it on my arm, and I wear this dhaga, okay? And I went home, I took shower and everything, and I think even if I took shower, the scent latched onto this whole night. I couldn't stop sniffing it. It was so great. So what I did was I ended up ordering it. It's one of those rare rose scents that I actually love. Obviously, you smell roses, you can clearly smell roses. That's not what I meant. But you also smell a lot of freshness and sweetness and citrusiness. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's definitely a rose heavy scent. I don't know how to explain. I really like it. Breezy Rose from Zara. Now you'll say that I'm saying I hate roses, but then I'm showing a scent which says rose. I mean, you are clearly thinking, how dumb am I? Now, this scent is one of those rare scents that I don't know why I picked up, but I really liked it. As I told you, I love gourmand scents. This is definitely not gourmand. When you smell this, you get this sparkling clean scent. Like, this is something I would love to wear to the gym. And even though it says breezy rose, I don't smell rose at all. Like, I heard someone talking about this fragrance on YouTube, and she described it as a lychee heavy scent, and I definitely agree. There's something fruity in it, which is, I mean, there is rose, but it's very blended in, and you get a lot of lychee. Like, it's the kind of scent that you cannot go wrong with. It's the kind of scent that you can easily gift it to someone. But the longevity on this is not really great. Like, it fades away in 3 to 4 hours. I don't know why. Like, a lot of other scents, and especially the scents in these bottles now, they're very long lasting. Even this one, for that matter, is very long lasting, and even this one feels at nightfall. This is also quite long lasting in my opinion, but this does not last on me. But it's a great scent, and of course it's more affordable than these bottles, so you can always overspray it, and I really like it. Then we have Cherry Smoothie. Now, I was very inclined towards this because I heard a lot of people saying that it is a dupe to Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and I actually once tried it at Bangalore airport, the new airport, and there was this shop जिसमें था वो Lost Cherry. It was a great scent, but I clearly remember it because it's so expensive, and I don't find this similar to that. But if you'll ask me if it's a good cherry scent, it really is. Yeah, initially when you spray this, now you get a lot of cough syrup wali vibe, but once it settles into your skin, it turns into something a little creamy and nice. Definitely has something in it which makes it smell expensive, but definitely it's not one of those sweet cherry scents which is very creamy. It's more on the richer side. Like, it has this deep cherry scent to it which has a little bit of tartness. So it's definitely not a youthful cherry scent. It has a lot of maturity and depth to it. But I find that it's a great cherry scent. If you're looking for scents that can make you smell unique, expensive, then this is the kind of cherry you will enjoy. Then we have Vibrant Caramel from Zara. And first thing I'll say is, if by any chance you have not this, sorry, if you have this scent, which is Golden Decade, don't get this because they are way too similar. So let me start by saying this. This grabbed my attention because everybody was saying that it's a dupe for Prada's Paradox Intense scent, and I always wanted to try that. I've heard so many good things about it, but it's so expensive, and also some people say that it's not long lasting. And if I'm spending that amount of money, I would want my scent to last. So that's why I never invested in it. And when I saw this on Zara, I was like, I need to try this. And the first moment I sniffed it, I instantly thought that this is very similar to Golden Decade. But when I actually sprayed it, it's slightly different. Like this one is a little softer, more creamier, and I think it also has more floral vibe to it, whereas Golden Decade has more sharpness. Like I think there is more lavender in it. So yeah, if you want like a softer version of Golden Decade, you can try this. But on its own, it's a great scent. I really liked it. I mean, as I said, I was like very tired of wearing this because it was too heavy for me. But this, I think I can definitely wear. And this is a very recent find, by the way, but I felt like it's such a great scent that I have to mention it in today's video. And also, one thing is that this scent does not last you more than 3 to 4 hours. Like I was wearing it the other day and this did not last on me. Whereas Golden Decade, I'll tell you, like in my opinion, this is one of the most long lasting scents Zara has. That's the only con about this. But if you like want a softer version of this, go for this. And then I have to pick my last scent out of these four. Like I really enjoyed all of these scents. I was actually gonna make a video of top 15, but then I was like, I didn't like really enjoy the last four scents that much. तो उसमें से मैं एक के बारे में ही बात करूंगी. It's gonna be Rose Gourmand. Again, not a fan of roses, but this to me is such a beautiful rose scent. Like it's very well done. I have other scents as well, but now I'll talk about these in shorts. Which I liked, but मैंने ना इनको इतना use नहीं करा है. These are like the new bottles. My final scent is Rose Gourmand. So as I was saying, it's a beautifully done rose scent. Let me just spray this so that I can describe it in a better way. It's a great rose scent. I tell you, I really hate rose scents. Someone gifted me this scent from Body Shop called British Rose, and oh my god, I hated it. Like I gave it away to someone. So I don't really like rose scents, but this one is actually great. It is very complex, and the name is Gourmand. And initially, when you spray it, you get a lot of roses, but let it settle for a minute, and you definitely get that richness out of this scent. Opening can definitely feel strong, almost like overwhelming, but as it dries down, it transforms into this gorgeous, rich, gourmand rose scent. I mean, the rose is definitely there, but it's a beautiful scent in my opinion. Like this is not your typical rose scent. It definitely has a lot of layers to it, and to me it definitely smells very luxurious, very sophisticated, very high end, and it's the kind of scent I feel that will work equally well for daytime or nighttime. And if I have to sum it up, I'll say Rose Gourmand is a beautiful rose scent with an edge. It's musky, it's complex, and it's very sophisticated. So yeah, those were my top 10 Zara scents this year, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I might have not described the notes and everything because I'm not good at it. To me, if it smells good, it smells good. If it doesn't smell good, it doesn't smell good. So based on that, I have given this. I tried my best to explain scents. I actually got this from Amazon to like spray my scents and describe it better, but I don't think I ended up doing it. Did I do it for all the scents? I think I did it for some and I didn't do it for most of them. This doesn't have anything. Okay, anyway, yeah, I am not great with describing the notes. But you know why I actually got this? Because when you actually spray Zara ki scents na, the first thing you get is alcohol. So you have to like air it out to actually see the notes. So that's why I thought this would be a great idea, because every time I sit down now and I also have some coffee around me, but I don't have beans and everything, the fancy shit. So yeah, I tried my best to, explain the sense. I really hope this video helped you out. If it did, then please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And also take good care of yourself wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.